Let's talk about best PvP gear in AION 2. In today's video, you'll find out how to get the best PvP armor and PvP weapon in this game. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more of AION 2 videos in the future. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in world of AION 2. Also, it's important to mention that you can use Gear Up Booster to play AION 2 on servers in Taiwan and Korea with less ping. It's very simple to use. I can show here. This is Gear Up Booster in front of me, user interface. You pick AION 2, then you pick a region where you are playing AION 2, Korea or Taiwan. Click, for example, I'm playing currently on servers in Taiwan. Click here on Taiwan and your game will be boosted. You are going to have much lower ping. How is that looking in the game? You will see right now. This is how it's looking. Gear Up Booster in the game. You can see your ping is greatly reduced. And depending on your location, where are you playing from, of course, on servers in Taiwan and Korea. Also, don't forget that Gear Up Booster is also supporting mobile devices. You will find all the necessary links in the pinned comments below this video and in the description of this video. So make sure to use Gear Up Booster while you play AION 2 on servers in Korea and Taiwan. But now, let's focus on the main topic of this video. Best PvP gear in this game. So let me show you here on this part of the user interface. You can enter Battlefield. Within the Battlefield UI, you'll find Trade Shop. Within Trade Shop, you can buy many different kind of things for Abyss Points. Abyss Points is the in-game currency which you are getting, well, by playing PvP. You cannot get it on any other way. You can get it a little bit from Codex, a little bit from Shugo Games. There are some other ways how to get Abyss Points, but mostly you are getting Abyss Points from PvPing. And for Abyss Points, you can then buy 4 types of the gear. You can see here, Guardian Decanus, Guardian Centurion, Guardian Tribunus, and Guardian High Commander type of the gear. Obviously, this High Commander type of the gear will be the best PvP gear in the game. So let's start this showcase with showcasing you some amazing weapon and armor which you can buy for Abyss Points. This first grade of the gear, Decanus, Guardian part of the gear, you can buy only for Abyss Points. Other parts of the gear you will need to buy for Abyss Points and for different types of the medals. That's a story for another video regarding medals, but now let's check how is looking best PvP gear in the game. First, let's start with this type of the gear. I'm currently here on my Templar character. I want to show you Guardian Decanus, how it's looking this gear. How it's looking, and of course, stats. Let's check a little bit stats of this gear. You'll notice here PvP damage boost. Yes, of course. This is the best PvP gear in the game. So for PvE gear, there will be PvE bonus. For PvP gear, we have a PvP damage boost bonus, and it's massive. 10% additional damage boost on the weapon. That's only on the weapon. You will see what is happening with armor and accessories later. Let's go forward. This was the best weapon regarding Guardian Decanus. Then we have this guard here. Let's check it out how it's looking. And you can see here, this is Soulbind. Again, PvP damage boost 10%, which is absolutely insane. Then we have here this gear part. This is armor top part, looking like this. Let's check a little bit the stats. You can see here PvP damage tolerance 5%. I'm not turning this into reading session. Obviously, armor parts are having more defense and HP. Additionally, you can put here mana stones here. Then we have here lower parts. This is regarding pants. Let's check it out, how it's looking. These are pants and stats of this gear. Again, we have here PvP damage tolerance 5%. So basically, it's a 5% per armor part, which is insane. That is really a lot. Then we have here pauldrons. Let's see pauldrons, how are they looking. Okay. And let's check the stats of these pauldrons. Again, 5%. Again, 5%. So you can see how much powerful is actually PvP gear. It's really amazing power of PvP gear because you're getting lots of percentage regarding PvP defense and PvP attack, depending on the part of the gear. Then we have here boots. So this is only first grade of this gear. This is the worst one, let's say it, out of PvP gear. The best one is last one, High Commander. These are here boots, you can see. Next one here is cloak. Let's check the cloak, how it's looking. Very nice. The most beautiful is, of course, High Commander gear. I will show you that on the end of this video. It's looking really insane. Again, we have here 5% damage tolerance. Then we have here a necklace. Let's check the necklace. Okay. And stats of the necklace. Necklace is giving PvP damage boost. So when you are buying your PvP gear in AION 2, you should start with accessories. Why? Accessories are usually the cheapest, but they are giving you PvP damage boost. So you focus first on accessories. You go for necklace, you go for earrings, you go for ring, and then after that, you are going for weapon, and on the end, it's armor. You can see why. Reason is very simple. Price is very cheap. Basically, let's check the ring here, how it's looking. We cannot check how it's looking. Actually, we can check only stats. So this was the worst grade. However, still very good PvP gear and the cheapest one which you can buy with Abyss points. Then we have here next grade here. This is Guardian Centurion. Let's check it out. How is this looking? Okay, already looking. Wow, look at this shield. This is looking so good. Totally insane, right? Let's check the stats. Again, PvP damage boost. Then we have this guard. This is part of the gear which every class have. Basically, this additional part of the weapon, this guard. PvP damage boost again. Let's check top part of the armor, how it's looking. Wow. Nice. This is looking so good. Right, guys? Absolutely insane looking. Again, PvP damage tolerance 5%. Next one here is our pants, lower part. So basically, this is everything part of the set. Again, we have here PvP damage tolerance, defense and HP, of course, and some random set effects which you are getting additionally, right? With not random, but set effects which you are getting with full set. Then we have here Guardian Centurion helm. Okay, it's not even too massive. That is good. Again, PvP damage tolerance 5%. After that, we have Centurion pauldrons. Wow. They are looking magnificent. This is so good. AION 2 is really beautiful game regarding gear. You'll see many beautiful outfits, but also regarding this armor, this is just amazing. Guardian Centurion gloves we then have here. Okay, and let's check the stats again. 5% PvP damage tolerance. Then we have boots. Okay. Wow, this is really beautiful part of the set. I have to admit, this is really, really beautiful set. This one, let's check. You'll see further, the further we go, more beautiful it's becoming. These are here. Ooh, wow, this is beautiful. Wings of Fate cloak. Check it out. PvP damage tolerance against not. Then we have necklace. Let's check the necklace. Okay, you cannot see it. I'm not sure that you can see necklace actually on this. Is this above the armor or not? PvP damage boost. Then we have here earrings. Can you see the earrings? I think you can here on this character. Let's check the stats. Again, PvP damage boost. And on the end, we have here ring. Actually, I need to click here. Ring with PvP damage boost. Next one here is Guardian Tribunus. Even more expensive, of course, right? We have here, check this out. How it's looking. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful sword and shield. Look at these details on the shield are looking absolutely insane. Let's check again what we have. PvP damage boost, but this time you can see here additional stats are here, of course, because this is better part of the gear. Guardian Tribunus guard is again here. PvP damage boost is here still the same. Guardian Tribunus breastplate. Let's see how is this looking. Wow. This is looking very interesting. Very, wow, look at this cloak also. Insane, insane. Let's check it out. Stats, PvP damage tolerance 5%. Then we have here pants, basically greaves. What you can see at least from it, right? PvP damage tolerance 5%. Then we have here helm. Let's check how is the helm looking. I mean, you can barely see it basically. But it may be even better to be not that big, right? PvP damage tolerance 5%. Then after helm, you have here pauldrons. Let's check them out. Okay, and PvP damage tolerance. The next one we have here gloves. Let's check the gloves. Okay, looking nice. After gloves, we have, okay, what do we have here? We have boots. Let's check the boots. We have here also PvP damage tolerance 5%. How are they looking? Oh yeah, I need to show you how they're looking. Wow, nice. And then what else do we have here? We have here cloak. Let's check the cloak. Wow, it's really beautiful. It's so beautiful cloak, insane. Let's check the stats again. PvP damage tolerance, nice. And we have necklace. Let's check the necklace here. Okay. Again, yeah, you cannot see on this presentation, I think, because I'm having different type of the armor, but you can see the stats. Here, this is the earring. Let's check the earrings. You can see them. They're different, definitely. And stats. And on the end, we have here ring, which you cannot see how it's looking, but you can see the stats. And now we have here the best on the end. This is it. The best out of the best for Abyss points, which you can buy. Price is insane. This is totally insane price regarding amount of Abyss points. I don't know. This will collect a long time if you want to buy this. Let's check how is this looking actually in the stats. Wow. Look at this. This is so good. Insane. Insanely looking armor and everything. So this is a Guardian High Commander, a longsword. You can see the stats here, which are really insane. And then we have here this guard. Let's check it out. Stats of the guard. You can see here attack, accuracy, critical hit, everything. You can study that for yourself. You can pause the video. I don't want to turn this into reading session. Then we have here Guardian High Commander. Wow. This is insane. Wow. This is looking like really something exceptional and very unique. Look at this armor, guys. No way. And this helm, what is this? Yep, totally insane. Let's check the stats here. Okay, next one here are pants. So now this is basically just parts of the set. We can check them separately to show you, but they are looking really good. So guys, best PvP gear in AION 2. You are getting not with real money. No, you're getting by acquiring Abyss points. And you can get Abyss points from different kind of activities. Most important activity, PvP. You need to do lots of PvP in the game. This here is Pauldrons. So you need to do lots of PvP in the game and acquire Abyss points. You can get Abyss points also from Codex. You can get also from Shugo Games, but not much. Not a lot. You can't get that much. You can get only to some point. You need to play the game. You need to play PvP. The more PvP you play, well, the more Abyss points you will acquire. And then you're going to be able to buy yourself this or maybe some other gear. Because this one is really expensive. So we should aim at the start for some lower grade, definitely. This one acquired, to be acquired requires so much Abyss points. Months and months probably of, wow, look at this cape or cloak, however you want to call it. This is so good, right? Insanely looking, really insanely looking. And then we have here this Commander necklace. You can see it actually a little bit here, right? You can see a little bit of this necklace. Let's check the stats. Then we have Commander, what do we have here? These are earrings. Let's check them out. They're red also. They're fitting the set, right? You can pause the video if you want to check the stats. Like I said, I don't want to turn this into reading session. But guys, this is the best PvP gear in the game. This is it. You can't go better than this. If you want to get this armor and weapon, of course, corresponding for your class, right? Depending on your class, you're getting this gear. This is Abyss gear, which you can get for Abyss points. And in today's video, I wanted to give you this full showcase. I'm currently on Templar character, but basically this gear here you can buy for same amount of Abyss points and medals, depending on your class, of course. Gear will change, appearance of the gear, and of course weapons. This is the best PvP gear, PvP weapon, and armor, including accessories, of course, in AION 2. If you want to see more of videos from World of AION 2, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm preparing lots of guides for new players, PvP-wise and PvE-wise, how to gear up guides, also best builds for each class, and tier list of classes. You'll see those videos on my YouTube channel very soon, so make sure to subscribe. And also, Follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of AION 2. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch and see you soon with another AION 2 video.